Welcome to this week's Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we tell you all the cool Transformers items we picked up this week and show them off. So we're going to start off, as we do every week, with Darryl. So what'd you pick up this week, Darryl?
Yeah, let's see. What did I get? I made a run to my local comic book store for their, they got a cool little selection of older toys there, some loose stuff. I found Generations Thunderwing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't have a Thunderwing figure, and I figured, what the hell? They were charging $6 for it, so it doesn't have any missiles. Like, it's supposed to come with 2 missiles, and I figured we've been talking about the, the old comic and that kind of thing, and Thunderwing plays a pretty big role in the old comic. So, yeah, it looks really good at both modes. Yeah, so maybe I'll be able to find missiles, maybe not. It doesn't really matter. I paid $6. It's a good little figure. So yeah, got that. I picked up. I actually came across, because I was mentioning it before, about finding Wave 2 and finding a Perceptor figure, right? And how they were like impossible to find. Well, I came across the mother lode of Wave 2 figures of Kreons. So I picked up 3 of them. Powerglide, which he looks really good actually for a little Powerglide.
He's not too much smaller than the original figure.
No, exactly. Very close. Yeah, so he's pretty cool. Acid Wing. I call him Acid Wing, but he's Acid Storm. Everyone knows that. And everyone's favorite girl Transformer, Arcee. Can't really see the. Let me see here.
No. I haven't developed this imagination for years to have to worry about that, Darryl.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, he's they're really neat. I found this insane load of old Wave 2 figures, and I know Jeremy, you were saying that you were going to look for a Perceptor figure. There were a bunch there. Do you want me to just get one for you?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be fine. I really haven't actually been out to look, so it'd probably be better if you have a stash of them that you ran across.
Yeah, definitely. There was a bunch there. So next time I'm out, I'll pick one up for you, and I'll save it.
Cool, thanks.
On to the comics. I definitely went to the comic book store, like I said, and I picked up Dark Cybertron Chapter 11, the Casey Coller cover. Like I said when we were talking about it, I loved this cover, Death of a Hero. Really good cover, the Autobot symbol there. This cover is just awesome. I really, really like this one. And that's the only cover I picked up of that. But we also had ReGeneration One issue 100 come out. And I've gotten the Andrew Wildman cover. So that's that one.
Nice.
I did double dip on this one. There's a chance I may still triple dip. But my double dip is the G.I. Joe. I found the G.I. Joe one. And it wasn't as hard to find as I thought it was going to be. But yeah, it's really nice. Really nice. And other half of this cover comes out next week with G.I. Joe 200. And I picked up a second G.I. Joe cover for here. So there you go.
You broke up on me, dude. You said you picked up a second G.I. Joe cover, and then that was it.
For you.
Oh, sweet. You are the man. I've always respected Canada, and
that's the catch. This is for you, but you have to do 3 things for me, buddy. You need to say 1, I love Canada. 2, Darryl is the man, and 3, I love you, Darryl. What's it worth to you, buddy?
All right. If my Canadianese is up to speed, I'm all about Canada. Do you want to go for a ride with me, bud? What was the last one?
Rip. Go for a rip.
Go for a rip. Do you want to go for a rip with me, bud? What was the last one?
And you gotta say, I love you, buddy.
Yeah, I love you, Darryl.
Aw, right on. It's yours, buddy.
Sweet. Glad this is the practice run and not the one we record.
Yeah, and like, there you go. So to prove it, I do have 2. There they are.
That's awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
I bet everybody here is jelly right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
And just to keep going on with what we've been doing lately with like archive stuff and whatever, I've been showing off a lot of masterpiece stuff, and I know those are really high end and what kind of thing. But one of my favorite figures that I have is really one of the cheapest things you can get. Now it's a combination of 2 things, but both of them separately are quite cheap. And this is Classics Starscream with a coronation kit that you can buy. Now, Classic Starscream is fairly inexpensive, and the coronation kit was like $12. But combined, these things look awesome.
Cool.
That is cool.
And yeah, I love the way that this thing looks. It fits with the Classics figures, obviously, and just is killer. I love the way that this thing looks. And the cape is cloth. So yeah, one of my favorite figures.
That kit's a third-party kit, right?
Oh yes, very much so. Yeah, but yeah, definitely very easy to get and looks killer if you can't afford the MP11 coronation kit. And that's it. That's me.
All right.
That is a respectable haul.
Cha-ching.
All right, Jeremy, you got a tough act to follow. What do you got this week?
Well, I went to a comic book shop and picked up a few comics.
Oh.
I got, from my subscriptions, I got More Than Meets the Eye, Dark Cybertron number 10.
Nice.
And I didn't get to pick any of the subscription covers. It's just what they give me. See, so got the cover I wanted for the Robots in Disguise. And then ReGeneration One, number 99.
Nice.
And then I also got the G.I. Joe cover of 100. I was very happy when they gave me that.
Sweet.
So I'm going to be in there next week trying to get the G.I. Joe 200 so I can put them side by side.
Mm-hmm.
And also I went and looked in the dollar box. They do everything in this box is $1 per comic, or 3 for $2 or 5 for $3. So I got 10. Basically, all of their IDW Transformer stuff that is not movie. So I've got all Hail Megatron 13.
Cool.
14. Really like that one. I double dipped on 14. And I didn't realize I already had this one, but oh well. 15. So I'm trying to kind of get a bunch of these old things. And then 16.
Nice.
And then I got their IDW Transformers number 0. That was the 99-cent preview that when IDW got the license, that was the first thing they put out.
Huh.
Nice.
And then from the ongoing, I got 7, the killer cover.
That's badass.
Yeah, that's Don Figueroa cover.
Nice.
And then 29, 30 that I already had, and Death of Optimus Prime.
Nice.
I already had this book, but not this cover, so it's
That's pretty cool.
pretty nice haul.
The All Hail Megatron cover that you have, 14, I think you said, with the Galvatron on the cover.
Yeah.
That's Andrew Griffith. That's an Andrew Griffith cover.
It is.
When he was at TFCon, I had him sign it.
Yeah, so that's the one I have too. The other one I had was Emiliano Santa Lucia, who we've talked before. He does a lot of the initial toy designs, and
Yeah.
I think that is just a killer cover.
That's really good.
So,
Right on.
so that is my haul.
Pretty nice, pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Yoshi, what do you got?
I have an eBay purchase of Transformers Generation 2 #1. This is the non-holofoil cover, which I wanted because I've got a ton of copies of the holofoil one. But this is kind of an eBay story gone bad because this guy is stained to death. This was apparently very well loved, and they did not advertise that. But I paid so little for it that I'm still going to complain. Damn it!
Well,
why did you want the non-holofoil one, or is it just because you're a completist and you're absolute nutcase when it comes to comic books?
Well, I wouldn't use the word nutcase, but I'm a nutcase when it comes to completing everything. So I've never ever in my life seen this particular version in the wild, and there's no reason why I haven't, other than I just haven't. I mean, I remember walking into the store when this issue came out, and the store didn't have this version of it.
Okay.
So it's now in a safe place, and it's going to sit there stained to death.
well, the cover looked nice, so it might be something you could frame.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
I
yeah.
have one.
Yeah, it looks like somebody just ate soup over it.
It sat on a coffee table for years.
It probably doesn't show up on here, but yeah.
Uh,
It's like, here's the white part of the cover. We're just going to stain this section. You're going to leave the rest of it okay.
Yeah. All I have is the holofoil one. I ran across it the other day.
Yeah.
So this is one of my favorite cover images of all time.
me too.
Yeah, with the bullet holes and everything, with Prime. This is not your father's Autobot.
Yeah.
What a great way of saying we're back for 12 issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I scored. How'd you do, Charles?
All right, so yeah, I don't have any toys this week, but I do have a bunch of comics just like you guys. So I also picked up Dark Cybertron Chapter 11, and there it is. But you know, I don't know. They're pulling me back in with all the
Oh, you triple dip. At
Yeah.
least you got them in bags and backboards this
Yeah,
week.
you know, I didn't want Yoshi to yell at me again. So
I should have mentioned that I also got 100 boards, 100 bags.
It astonishes the hell out of me that your guys' stores don't automatically do that. I've never been in a store that didn't do that.
They only do it at mine for the back issues.
I wonder if it's a West Coast thing.
or the retailer incentive ones.
Yeah.
So I got that. Also got basically all the ReGeneration Ones. So there's the Andrew Wildman one. I forget who did this one, but that's
Guido Guidi.
Okay,
That's my favorite one of the lot.
Yeah.
yeah,
I want to try to get that one.
that's the homage to issue 1. Then the Galvatron and Fort Max retailer incentive there. And I also got 2 of the G.I. Joe ones. So
Nice. I'm glad we were all able to get in on that. Thank you, Darryl.
No problem, buddy.
yeah,
Love
so
ya.
I'm also looking for the G.I. Joe 200 one next week.
Yeah.
So I also these are not purchases that I got, but so a couple weeks ago when we had Alex Milne on the show, he asked me to pick up an Asset Storm for him, and I sent that over to him and asked him if he would be willing to sign a few comics for me. So I sent some comics with him with the Asset Storm, and he sent back my signed copies, and they came today. So.
Nice.
They came today.
Don't drop them.
Or not today. They came. They came I guess a couple weeks ago now, but I tweeted it out, so I don't know if you can see the signature here.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
was
cool.
So
Jake Dalrymple.
so there you go.
Hmm.
And yeah, so I picked out the all the ones that I had his covers, or yeah. So
What book is that?
this is the Overlord one. Overlord attacking the Lost Light.
Oh, okay.
All we could see was Braun.
Yeah.
More than meets the eye, number 15. Yeah.
Right on.
Also, Chaos Theory. So the two
Yeah.
Megatron and Optimus issues, I got those signed too.
Yeah. Right on.
That was a good 2-issue arc.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is like the first collaboration of James Roberts and Alex Milne. So I thought that was pretty cool. So
Sweet.
that's all I got.
It was a comic book week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Our
All
plan
right.
is working, Charles. Excellent.
Well, Darryl's pulling you to the toy side too, Yoshi. So you better watch out.
I'm watching. I still haven't bought Jack, so we're okay.
You are going to a con, so.
I'm scared. My wallet is scared, and I'm scared.
Most of those guys can take credit cards at the table now too.
All right, guys, that'll wrap up our trips to the store this week. If you like what you saw here, be sure to check out the rest of our podcast at transmissionspodcast.com. You can see all the links right below in the description of the video. And Darryl's pointing up for some reason.
In Canada, up is down and down is up.
And it's in French.
So be sure to check out this week's episode, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.